Yo, what it do, YouTube? It's Trail 247 Reacts back with another video. We about to do this video today on Kendrick Lamar getting exposed by the Compton Bloods. It's not good in the B sphere. Let's get into it. Y'all hit that like button, that sub button, that hype button, man. We on the road to 500 subs, nigga.
The Pyrus are currently online beefing over Kendrick Lamar, and things are escalating fast. Somebody just posted they're about to catch the other Pyru, strip him, and demonstrate on him on camera. A Pyru from Compton, more specifically Hollywood Pyru, called Snoopy Badass, did an interview where he's lashing out and exposing Kendrick Lamar. Now, this interview has pissed off a lot of other Pyrus from Compton who are cool with Kendrick Lamar, right? Most famously, Kendrick Lamar's cousin hit a J3. Now, Snoopy Badass lashed out on Kendrick Lamar and exposed Kendrick Lamar because he believes that people around Kendrick Lamar are the reason why he was blackballed and ostracized.
And I don't know if it's still up. I know you were fighting to get it taken and put back up, but you made a post about the horrible representation of the Pyru car there in Compton.
Why dude talk so damn sweet? Fuck be wrong with niggas. You supposed to be a blood, nigga.
I had 211 on that post, Ice Burgundy on that post, Wacko on that post. Who else? Oh, Jay Worthy on that post. Like, see, people gotta understand this, homie. You know,
bro, dude sound like a
everybody,
weirdo, bro.
Everybody. You know, even the people in the comments, everybody got a gray area in their life that they're ashamed of, homie. You know what I'm saying? And you know, what people like that did to me was, you know, like, you know, my whooping, you know, I got that immaculate whooping. You know, I came on the scene, Jerry curl, dripping Jerry curl. I just looked at like the epitome of what a blood was supposed to look like. And a lot of LA blood rappers, you know, I made feel insecure, and they didn't want to have to compete with my image and what I was standing for, because, you know, competing with Snoopy Badass in 2018, 19, and 20 on some blood, you're gonna lose, bro. Because I came with the whole package, the whole West Coast package, you know what I'm saying? So instead of competing with me or, you know, letting the fans pick, you know, they came together.
Dude talk weird as shit to me, bro. I don't know what it is about dude and how he talk, bro. But
create a smut campaign. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these dudes, mainly some of the dudes in the pictures, you know, they back that campaign. You feel me? And I understood that, you know, at the end of the day, it's just business. You know, at first I was mad, but I don't take it personal because I understand it makes me feel good about myself because I was really a threat.
Snoopy Badass has also went viral for saying that Kendrick Lamar has copied his look and his swag. That Kendrick Lamar's new look and new swag, more specifically, the outfit he wore to the pop-up, that Kendrick Lamar stole that from him. Kendrick Lamar was trying to imitate him without giving credit.
Man, Kendrick Lamar ain't steal shit from you, bro. Do you? I've never heard of you. Kendrick Lamar is that nigga, bro. Nobody cares about any of the shit that you're saying about him.
Now, from the outside looking in, it sounded kind of crazy, but when you looked at like side-by-side pictures of Kendrick Lamar and Snoopy Badass and like their famous like red hoodie outfit, it looked kind of similar. Now, regardless of not if Kendrick Lamar got it from Snoopy, Snoopy believes that Kendrick got it from him, but people around him are the same people who, according to Snoopy, was trying to blackball him, put dirt on his name, and make sure he don't succeed in the rap game. Now, again, I was not here in 2018, so I, quite frankly, don't know, right? If Snoopy Badass was the next one up and other blood rappers were terrified or scared of his come up.
I'm not saying that he was a nobody, but he definitely wasn't no voice in that. That's a fact. He just don't have that credibility. Besides going viral, he wasn't hearing about Snoopy Badass on the streets. He was the Compton Menace. Shout out to Compton Menace.
Nobody knows who Snoopy Badass is.
Maybe in the early 90s. That he bloods Jerry curl and hoodies and corduroy house shoes and all that. He didn't create that. Like, you only know for your YouTube career wasn't in the streets.
I'll take Spody Face's word for it because I was not in the streets. I like Snoopy. I got no problem with Snoopy Badass. So, but again, I wasn't in the streets to tell you that if Snoopy Badass created or invented this style, Spody Face is saying, no, this is just how Bloods dress in that era. And Snoopy Badass just did a really great job at branding himself as the person who's the most familiar with that style of dressing. So now when Kendrick Lamar, who's a Blood from that era, dresses like people from his era dress, Snoopy can say he's dressing like me, even though Snoopy is just dressing like how other Bloods dress from that era.
He walked in the streets. Like, I know who Compton Menace is, and I'm from LA. I know who Wacko was. I know who Problem is, Kendrick Lamar is. I know who the Game is. These dudes have history. You hear their name on the streets. And this is all I'm saying. This is facts, bro. I never heard nobody on the streets. Ain't nobody like, oh, Snoopy Badass, oh, he a G or he doing this. I just never heard of that, bro.
Yeah, I never heard of Snoopy Badass.
I ain't got nothing to worry about. Snoopy Badass he an internet personality. He Charleston White, bro. He just be saying stuff. I think that's his lane.
Now, regardless of if we believe it or not, Snoopy Badass believes it. He believes that they copied him while also trying to blackball him. So he's on like a tear to expose Kendrick Lamar and expose anyone around Kendrick Lamar. So during this interview, he brought up something, though, that regardless of his motivation for bringing it up, you kind of have to sit back and say, he's not lying. He kind of telling the truth here. And that was the royalties and the splits from the GNX album.
Jay Hitter's a rat. He talked too much. See, Hitter J3, I gotta say this about him. He's somebody that been protected by the gang all his life. His mama from the gang, his brother from the gang. He ain't really had to really do nothing. Cause he got blood ties, like not, but blood ties into that. And you can tell every time he opened his, some people, like I respected him more when he shut it up and just dropped music. The more and more he talked, the more and more you could see how dumb he is. Like, why would you get up on the internet? For one, the Westside Pyrus just got hit with a gang sweep not that long ago. Why would you get up on the internet and tell everybody that you work Aiden Ross out of $10,000? Do you understand that that is extortion and it's fraud? It's fraud because he donated for some family in need. And you got on the internet and you admitted and said that you put up a...
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of sound like he knows a little bit what he talking about.
Video.
I ain't gonna
lie.
lie.
Is fraud. Do you understand the feds could come get you for that Hitter J3? Am I lying with him?
You ain't lying, though.
Man, that's pretty stupid, man.
$10,000, that's over the limit that they need. Matter of fact, $10,000 is exactly the limit the feds need to even start to investigate it, to know where you got it from. And if there was any fraud or foul play, you can go to jail, Hitter J3.
And it's hard to be...
And hold on, and you are a gangbanger, an admitted gangbanger from Westside Pyrus, boy. That can be taken as an extortion charge too. But that's how I know ain't nobody.
Nah, he know what he
that's
talking
how I know
about.
You ain't really did nothing.
I ain't gonna lie, dude know what he talking about. I ain't gonna lie, at first I won't really, just cause dude voice sound crazy, but not gonna lie, he know what he talking about.
Because you should have knew that already. And then on top of that, he got his stupid ass up here, and he gonna say, what does that man say? Oh, Kendrick, like, look it, bro, that was not a good look for Kendrick, bro. I don't like you, cause you ain't used to having no money like that, so I understand why you thought it was nothing until you said it. He gonna say, well, Kendrick Lamar told everybody on the album, you know, you can either pick the royalties or the $10,000, and everybody picked the $10,000. So basically, you just admitted that Kendrick Lamar just robbed everybody for their royalties.
Regardless of his motivation and his reasoning for doing this, he's not wrong.
He's not lying.
He's kind of spitting here.
Yeah.
You probably shouldn't be admitting that you lied on the GoFundMe or you lie about this being your grandparents so you can raise money. That's dumb. Secondly, admitting that Kendrick Lamar jerked all the artists who was on GNX is not a good look for Kendrick Lamar, who's apparently like the rap savior. It's just not a good look. Now, I want to give DeJean Paul his credit, because DeJean Paul was the first journalist or blogger in LA to actually break this news. So he got some wind down the pipeline from artists who was actually on the album themselves. They told him, hey, Kendrick Lamar did not give us any royalties. Now, DeJean came publicly with this to break this down to the public, and that sparked a response from Hitter J3. Now, this response from Hitter J3 to me was actually dumb, because this response actually caused more trouble for Kendrick Lamar.
Goes to my second point. I got a call from a very powerful industry executive. He manages an artist that is on GNX. And he told me for a fact that all of the artists, LA rappers that was featured on GNX only got paid $10,000 for their feature. And only 2 of them have received publishing to this day. So that speaks to the opportunistic is of the situation. You are this multi-platinum artist. You probably, if we look up his net worth, it's probably in the hundreds of millions. You get what I'm saying? GNX sold millions and millions. It's a multi-platinum album. It broke streaming records, all of these things. Allegedly there's bots, but whatever. To find out from a verified, trusted industry source that, again, works with one of the artists on GNX, that all the LA rappers, upcoming LA rappers featured on GNX only got paid $10,000, and only 2 of all the LA rappers featured on the project were given any publishing. Basically, he told me how they were approached was, look, this is going to be a big, you can do a lot with this opportunity, this is a good look, you know, just take the 10 racks, you know, do what you can with this opportunity, this is a good look, we about to bring the West Coast back, move. They sold these artists a dream. Then you wonder why Dodie Six is smoking drugs and smoking balloons and crashing out and doing all this stuff, because he's not getting paid. He didn't get paid.
Facts.
I'm on this big song that's all over Billboard charts, but I'm not getting paid. You wonder why Young Threat is in prison for allegedly murdering another rapper locally, because...
Hey, bro, I'm gonna ask y'all a real fucking question. Do these LA niggas not sound like straight bitches, bro? I know it's some real niggas everywhere. You know what I mean? But my nigga, why is all y'all voices like that, bro? Y'all sound like some straight bitch ass niggas, bro. You come off like a fuck is wrong with y'all?
He's not getting paid.
Kendrick Lamar cousin Hitter J3 responded back to this clip, and he responded saying, people had the choice to take royalties or the money, and most took the money. So now before you speak on something, you're not in the room to know the truth. Now, Hitter J3, I think, said this to defend Kendrick Lamar, right? He wanted to help Kendrick Lamar. I don't think Hitter J3 did this to hurt Kendrick Lamar, but this actually hurt Kendrick Lamar more than it helped him, and here's why.
GNX was that was a complete publicity stunt, bro. That was a publicity stunt for his own. It was a publicity stunt for his own personal gain, bro. Like my thing, you're Kendrick Lamar. Why you couldn't get him $10,000 in a royalties? You want to see win? You want to see niggas eat forever? If I was in Kendrick's shoes, I would have did it, and God know it. Take that 10 bands and you getting your royalties. I'm already rich. What the hell? I'm trying to stop other people from eating. If you really want to help, but it wasn't to help.
Regardless of what you think his motivation is, if he's just hating on Kendrick Lamar, you can't say he lying, bro. He not lying. He telling the truth. Now, these were grown men who made a terrible decision, but there's something very wrong with the picture of Kendrick Lamar having songs like TV Off and Peekaboo, and those songs going top 5 on Billboard, number 2 on Billboard, winning Grammys on Billboard. And these artists who are on songs that have won Grammys, that's top 5 on Billboard.
Nah, that's foul as fuck though, Kendrick. Real shit though, bro. I ain't gonna lie, Kendrick. That's some foul ass shit. If you really doing that shit, bro, that shit is foul.
They got $10,000 and not another check after that. They got no royalties, got no writing credits, got nothing. Yo, when nigga, do you understand that when GNX dropped, that these artists' names were not listed as features on the album? Like, it took the public bring it back.
That's what you're supposed to do.
This is not cool at all.
It's not right.
You didn't have to dangle the 10,000 over starving artisans, right? Yo, dangling 10K and then dangling their royalties, which they are entitled to, and then they choose the 10K without being informed
that the royalties.
And you say, well, it's your fault. You told no. Kendrick Lamar should not have put these artists in that position.
That shit fucked
it's wrong.
Up.
It's predatory.
I mean, where is it predatory at? You know, Ferris Chains, no Robbie. He gave you, first of all, his 3 things. He gave you an opportunity to be on his album. A lot of up and coming artists. Not at the established.
That doesn't. That's not the point, bro. The point of the matter is he's trying to rob them, literally. Like, that's what he's trying to do, the legal way. That's what Kendrick Lamar is trying to do. He's trying to rob them the legal way.
Favor is negated once you take advantage of them.
Compared to Kendrick Lamar, a lot of them dudes would have just took the opportunity with no. Like, I know one of the people First, what is my home? 36. First of all, I just feel like he didn't have to offer them nothing. Everybody would have jumped on the opportunity just to do that with K-Dot for free. This is a fact. It's not no, every last one of them dudes would have took that opportunity for free to be on Kendrick Lamar album. You can't tell me that majority of those dudes verses is even worth 10,000. Ain't nobody paying these dudes no 10,000 for that verse. Probably one or two. So Kendrick, not only I'm gonna give you the opportunity of a lifetime, I'm gonna pay you for your services. I'm gonna pay you, and $10,000. If you're not rich, $10,000 is a nice little starter kit. It can definitely put you back in free.
But that's besides the fact, though. Kendrick Lamar could have given him $10,000, like in the royalty. He didn't have to choose. Yo, this is like when a colonizer come to Africa and they go to these like rural villages where there's diamonds and minerals and resources that's worth billions of dollars, and they're like striking trade deals and providing rice and oil. Like they're providing bags of rice and oils in exchange for $100 million minerals, right? It's predatory. Like you don't
That's
say,
some
well,
predatory
listen,
shit
man,
for
they
sure.
signed up, they made a decision to give the minerals and the resources. No, you say, bro, this was not an informed decision. If these people knew that these minerals and these
Niggas would
diamonds
not be.
was worth
Niggas would not be
$1 billion
on
or
that,
worth
bro.
billions of dollars, and they could literally buy an entire country filled with rice instead of like trading in their minerals and resources for a bag of rice and oil, they wouldn't do it. It's not an informed decision. I don't think these artists really necessarily knew, hey, bruh,
If you would.
these royalties you about to get is a lot more than 10K, bro. And you
Like,
can
are
damn
you
near
right?
get in
Like,
advance of like 100,000 based on the royalties you got.
Flacco, if you're broke, if you don't have a car, 10,000, you can go get a car right now for $10,000. If you're broke, if you don't have no money in your pocket right now, 10,000 is gonna get you out that hole. 10,000 to move you in a place and get you in a spot. So he gave them an opportunity, bro. Like take the money or your royalties. I honestly think like if they were smart, they would have took the royalties. But since they was in the spot in the hole, then you can't get mad at him because he gave you the option. Like I give you all your royalties or you want the $10,000. What's wrong with that? He gave them an option. He didn't like he trying to rob a blind. They're all grown men, right? No minors, right? So
Yeah.
So my whole, you want the money or you want the royalties?
Fair. These is grown men.
That's fair.
I hear you. These is grown men. But why didn't Kendrick Lamar say, hey, bruh, yo, walk in the studio with them. Hey, bruh, listen, here's why royalties are important. Now, it's not his
Something,
job.
bro. Just
It's
be
not
a
his
real
job,
nigga,
man.
bro.
I understand this, but if he coming how he coming for black people and for brothers,
Yeah, you
if
feel
he
me?
coming how,
They not like us. They not like us. If you want so pro on our side of the community, why are you not trying to help? Why are you not trying to make sure build black generational wealth? Why you can't help people, bro? Like, bro, like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, if I ever really make it to the top, bro, like, on some real shit, bro, I ain't gonna be the nicest nigga to everybody just because people won't nice to me, but I will be humble. And I will try to help the next man. Because I know what it feels like to be there. You know what I mean? People,
he talking, yo, he talk like, yo, he trying to say them kids, man. He talk like he trying to say these men. So if you're trying to say these men and lead the way, say, hey, bruh, yo, this is worth a little bit. Don't take this 10,000, yo. Hey, yo, listen, yo, take the royalties, hold it down, bro. Take a loan if you got to, just hold it down, bruh. Yo,
bro.
this finna go up. Like this finna win Grammys, yo. This finna go #1, top 10. Yo, you can't tell me like Kendrick Lamar didn't know that one of these records are gonna go top 10 or top 5. He was at his, yo, this was right after like he dissed Drake. This is when Not Like Us was like the biggest song on the planet. This is when he knew the Super Bowl was coming up in 3 months. This was literally gonna go up regardless. And I don't know, man, yo, give them an informed decision. Right? Just like the colonizers came and took advantage, Kendrick Lamar took advantage from my perspective.
I get what you're saying, but I don't compare those because a lot of our people just are in the industry. They all signed, they all rappers. They know the game. Who's to say that it's just gonna be that successful? Listen, I'm
Well,
not
maybe
saying
he
that
ain't know.
Who's to say that they song wasn't going to do? Like, that's just like me. If I'm investing in something, that doesn't mean that I'm going to get my return. If I win the lottery right now and they told me over 30 years you're going to get 100 million or take this one lump sum for the 15, I'm punching out at the 15. I don't know if I'm going to be here for the 30. Conventional wisdom would tell you to wait to the 30 because you'll be rich forever.
He can agree to disagree, but one person who don't want to agree to disagree is Hitter J3, which is Kendrick Lamar's cousin. He sent out a very strong warning.
I can say, let me read it. I can say I'm coming, babe. I can say anything on social media or in an interview. It doesn't mean it's true. Dot barely even talk to people he don't have a personal relationship with. So if you don't have a lawyer, you only talking to an assistant that works for him. Next nigga speak on my brother in LA for some clout, likes, or comment on what he's doing in negative way, I'ma embarrass you and put it on film. Just don't snitch when shit occur or take place. Bro, this is the dumbest shit to post online. Why would you post this? When you get locked up for it, you're gonna go to jail for a long time. It's like, bro, you're posting the evidence. Oh shit, wrong button. The Matrix.
Just letting him know that when he catches him, he's gonna put him on camera, right? So Hitter J3 goes, next ninja speak with my brother in LA for some clout, likes, or comments on what he doing in any negative way. I'm gonna embarrass you and put it on film. Just don't snitch when ish occur or take place. So again, man, this is Pyru on Pyru violence, homie. All right. So Hitter J3 go, I can say anything on socials. Now this is where he tries to walk back the comments he made. He says, I can say anything on social or in an interview. It doesn't mean it's true. Dot barely even talk to people he don't have a personal relationship with. So if you don't have a lawyer, you only talking to an assistant that works for him. Yeah, true. Yeah, but you are Dot's cousin. Like, so you would know more than anybody else the business.
Yeah,
and you said
much.
what you said confidently and told Dejan, don't speak on things he don't know, and here's the truth. So why would you lie about giving Dejan the truth? Y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think? Do y'all believe that this is cool? Like, did Kendrick Lamar do anything wrong? Let me know, all right? Because maybe I don't know, bro.
I'ma just say this. I gotta end this video soon, but yeah, hold on. I'ma just say this, bro. Kendrick Lamar, you are rich as fuck, bro. Like, you are rich. You got generational wealth, bro. What's wrong with helping the next man, bro? Even if they signed that $10,000. Even if they, bro, if I was Kendrick, bro, even if I gave them that $10,000, I would have gave them their royalties back. I'd have gave them their royalties back. Bro, I'd have gave them their royalties back. Because maybe I was giving them this $10,000 because I don't know if the song gonna blow up like that. You know? I'm gonna give them this $10,000. Ain't shit to me. I'm Kendrick fucking Lamar. I'm gonna give both of them 10,000. The song does overly good on the internet. I think that shit went like triple platinum or some shit, right? I'm giving my niggas they royalties back, bro. And I'm letting them eat too. Off of this one song, they'll probably eat the rest of their life. Off of this one song. But he ain't want them to win. He ain't want to see them get even close to him. People are fake, bro. Y'all gotta really, really realize that shit, bro. Loyalty ain't far as you could throw that shit, bro. Love y'all though, man. Y'all be safe out there, man. It's a crazy fucking world, bro.